Welcome to the Mystic Bohemian channel. I'm Angelina Gianna, and this reading is for married Sagittarian women. And I hate when she blindsides me like this. Oh, let's do one for married people. Thank you, Laurel. She failed to tell me that not going to be a happy reading here. She gave you 3 oracle cards. Abundance from within. You need to remember, as you go through the next month, that true abundance comes from inside you. You will need your inner strength. Your dreams, the plans you have, they're about to change. And it is imperative, is the word she used, that you trust your intuition in all things at this time. Okay. The overall influence for the spread are these 2 cards, and they're kind of opposite. We have the Sun, which is a life filled with happiness and sunshine and all good things. And the 8 of Cups, needing to turn your back and walk away on the past. Or when you walk away from it, it will become your past. Pardon me. We have the Queen of Wands. This is what's about to be happening or what is happening in your life right now. These are things that will need to be addressed. And this is the outcome depending on how this is addressed. We have the Queen of Wands, the Tower, the Emperor, and the Ace of Wands. Let's get a little more information. Oh, these cards over here are a past situation that may have some effect on the future. We have the Justice card, the 6 of Wands, and the Maiden of Hearts. In this case, I feel that justice is a karmic situation. So, first I want to look at this Tower and the Queen of Wands. Oh, well, there's some fun. That is the sarcophagus and Anubis, the weigher of souls. It's a time of serious transformation. Whatever this Tower moment is for you, it's going to transform your life. So, get your armor on, because that does not look like it's going to be fun. The Queen of Wands is a friend. And she will help you get back to the sun. This woman is a Libra, possibly a Gemini, or an Aquarian. You can lean on her, trust her. She will help you achieve the sun. You've got the sun twice, so you're going to survive whatever this is. And then we have the Emperor. It is generally a strong, dominant man. Good in business, runs his own business, head of a bank. A little bit arrogant at times. Oh, this is going to be convoluted, isn't it, Laurel? He comes with flowers and the growth for the future. And the Ace of Wands which is the bridge to your future. Yep, there you are, sailing into a happy future. See you next. Okay, she brings you the stars and the sun. I'm going to get another deck. Let's see what the pixies have to say about that tower and the sarcophagus. It's the death card in that deck. Rarely does the death card ever mean death. But I have found that when it shows up, sometimes you wish it was death. Okay, I'm confused. It comes with the anchor and the fish. The anchor grounds you, it solidifies you, it gives you balance, keeps you from going adrift. And the fish is security. Quite frankly, in some decks it says having plenty to eat, knowing that your needs are met. Why can't I get any information on the tower? Let's see if we can shuffle this a little more. Because I know it's an important event, because in this row, we have the Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups, the Fool. Over there, we've got the Devil. Let's get some more information here. Come on, Laurel. Don't be a cheapskate tonight. Give me some data on this tower and the sarcophagus. What the hell is going on? Oh, what have I done to the deck? It's all mixed up. The cards are going every which way. Okay, we have the Two of Swords. The Two of Cups. And Love. What the hell? The Two of Swords is a difficult decision, generally meaning you have to cut something out. You don't like either choice, but a choice must be made. There's generally a lot of stress and anxiety over it, feeling one doesn't want to make the choice. And that choice has to do with the Two of Cups, which is a love affair, or can be a new love affair. But when it shows up with the Love card, I'm pretty sure it's a love affair. And the Seven of Swords. Okay, that's cheating. All right, you guys get out of the way. We need more room here. Evidently, this Emperor appears to be your rock in this situation. These two cards, the Anchor and the Fish, are to warn you, you will have enough, you will be grounded, you will be okay. But somebody's cheating. That's a difficult choice. Two of Swords is just not a good card. Two of Cups, on the other hand, is a good card. It's a lovey, snuggly card. And just in case we were confused, The card of love is there. And the Seven of Swords frequently means something sneaky is going on. He thinks he's moving forward, and in fact there are two swords he's left behind. Something's happening that he doesn't know about, or that he hasn't noticed. Which, let's go back to those oracle cards. Change is coming. Your dreams, or what you thought was your plan, is changing. Your field of dreams is about to change. The card of change comes in. And the warning to trust your intuition at all times, in all things. The Eight of Swords is feeling bound. Sometimes it comes up when you feel paralyzed with anguish, with upset, with fear. And she said some of you already suspect. Okay, the Queen of Wands is here again. And she comes again with the Six of Wands, which is the card over there. In your past. She's telling you you're going to rise above this. I need a card for that Queen of Pentacles. Who is she? That is an earth sign woman. She's a Taurus, she's a Capricorn, she's a Virgo. Laurel says for some of you, she's someone that you know, you've met her. And she's the one who brings the change into your life. She comes with change, and she is the thief, which is what this Seven of Swords is over here. It's often a thief card. Okay. If your mate is cheating, look for the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Wands is she's your rock. That has to do with this. For some of you, there will be concern that you will then be living in poverty. However, the card of sudden wealth comes up. So listen to the Queen of Wands. She's going to tell you how to navigate this. Here's you moving along, planning your life, planting that garden, working at what was important to you. And the Fool comes along. The Fool is unexpected. The Fool you did not see coming. That is literally, I didn't see that coming kind of card in this instance, because what comes is a courtship. And you will feel imprisoned again. That's this Eight of Swords. This woman is not actually imprisoned. It is her fear, it is her sense of betrayal, it is her anguish that keeps her tied. She's only tied with ribbons, and the swords do not go all the way around her. There is a way for her to escape, but she's got to get out of her head to do it. And it's quite a blow. You are then faced with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is a difficult emotional decision. There's a lot of choices to be made. And in making them, you have to choose wisely. And my sense is that you don't think you can make any choices. You don't think you can get out of bed. There's a letter. And a key. Oof, we love keys. Love the keys. What the hell is going on over here? Put those cards out of the way. Some of these cups are filled with lovely things like gold and jewels and happiness. And some of them are filled with snakes and lizards and spiders. That would be part of that Two of Swords, having to make a few decisions that are not particularly pleasant. Okay. This is the Book of Knowledge. This tells me that all the answers you need are there for you to find. Here's the key to that book, which is the key to the gilded cage. That cage of swords you have over there with the Eight of Swords. That feeling imprisoned over here. You have the tools. You have the keys. You have the people around you. There is a letter. There is a piece of paper. What is this letter? Could I have some data on this, please? Well, whatever is in that letter, it brings you a new beginning. And again, it is the key to that new beginning. So I'm going to say there's documentation. There's paperwork that has been left. And you will find it. And it will give you what you need to succeed in this event. For some of you, that Emperor happens to be father. She said for some of you, that Emperor happens to be his boss, and he champions you instead of him. She said especially if you work with your husband at the same place or used to work with him. Yeah, he's a very moral man, and he does not like what's happened to you. He will offer you friendship. In other words, you get him in the divorce. Okay. What's in front of you, depending on how that plays out. And of course, you know this is not for all of you. You all can't be doing the exact same thing. The cards, like astrology, show energy. And it depends on what one does with that energy. You've got the Devil. Always fun. You've got the card of Temperance. And you've got the King of Cups and the Five of Cups. For some of you, well, before I open my big mouth and make a mistake, because this is really messy. Jesus. For some of you who have a daughter going off to college, a water sign daughter, that's when this starts to come to a head. And she does adore her father. Okay. You got the Five of Cups again. Oh, that's the Four of Cups. Sorry. 4 and 5. One is not seeing what's still left, and the other one is just crying because 3 of the cups are spilled. Your field of dreams is about to change, my dear. I'm so sorry to tell you. But I'd rather know than not know. Because I hate being blindsided. These cups are spilled and there's no more emotion, there's no more love left. And this person has forgotten, in their sorrow, that there are cups behind them. There is love. Might not be from a mate, but there are people around you who love you. And you can get through this. You can walk away from that. Is 4 is a warning again. Stop looking at the empty cups that are out of your reach and look at the one that's being offered to you. These are about emotion. These are about love. It does not have to be romantic love. It can be the love of a sister or that really good friend up there with the dog and the sun and the stars. I like her. A little bit outspoken, and she will push you and drag you out of that bed. Laurel. She's playing that song for me. This ain't my mother's broken heart. Fix your makeup, girl. Oh, yeah. Stop acting. Hide your crazy. Get up. I can't remember the song, but it fits this. That's her. She's get out of that bed and take care of yourself. Okay, another card's here. Give me some of these French cards. Tell me what this devil is. I already know what this devil is. I am covered in shivers. You just see him as your anchor. It's there and it's over here. You don't have to, he's not your anchor. That's fear. That's anger. It's also lust. Your strength is your inner strength. True abundance comes from within. These are saying exactly what those oracle cards told you you're going to need to do. The Temperance card is here. A need for caution, a need for balance. Balance your emotions. It's okay to lose your motherfucking mind. Scream, yell, break a few things. Preferably his. But then you have to calm down and balance your emotion. Ground out your feelings. Ground them to the ground. Not grind. Ground. Things will get better. Patience are required. Things will get better. You have people around you who will help you weather this storm. Again, the message. Whoa, who's falling on the floor? Thank you. There is a message, in case we didn't get it down here, that there was a letter that was key to everything. This card literally just stuck to my arm. The writer is a messenger. It's a woman on a horse. A merry-go-round horse that has escaped, or a carousel horse, and she is riding away, and she has a mail pouch on her hip, and the mail she brings is about the rats eating what's yours. I'm going to take a wild guess and say it's that Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, that's the main man. That is the main man in your life is there. The information you need, oh, this is nice. The information you need will be delivered to you in this letter over here, and it could be text, it could be Skype conversations. It could come in any form. It is just a letter because this is a very Victorian deck, but it's any form of communication. Check pockets, look for receipts, check all the bills and the credit card bills. That's the whip, and that's the broom. And the letter, the messages, they allow you to take those to him. You need to get out of sad and into mad. Could he come up with any worse card? The Sneaky Fox. Looks like he's behaving, but he's really looking back. Okay. I'm going to put those French cards down. They're just not nice. Well, they're good, but we've had enough of that. Okay, the King of Cups is whom? is the Seven of Wands. Excuse me. It's going to be lying his motherfucking ass off because he doesn't want you to take the money. Laurel says that for a few of you, he's been telling the woman that he was going to leave his wife and marry her, and he wasn't ever going to do that. He just didn't expect you to find out. But now that you have found out, he's going to try lying his motherfucking ass off because he's worried about the money. He's also worried you're going to tell the King of Pentacles, which I don't think is necessarily an Earth King for all of you. I think he's the husband of that woman. Oh, how disgusting. Douchebaggery, I hate it. Again, the Eight of Swords, my dear. You are not trapped. You're only trapped by your anguish. Things are not going to go well with the King of Pentacles when you tell him. The Hermit. Think about it carefully before you tell him, and tell him with grace. Don't let him find out like you did. He'll also be a good counselor. For some of you, he is that Emperor. For those of you where the woman is married. How many times you got to get the Six of Wands? You are going to survive this, and you are going to be triumphant. You're going to come out with everything that you need. This reading is not for all Sagittarian married women. She said there are a few of you that needed to see this. She said a few of you do not suspect, though you should. Open your eyes and look, says Laurel. She's a little rude sometimes. But some of you have that feeling in your solar plexus that, were you going to throw up? Yeah, that one? I should have told you right off. You will be fine. You will survive this. You will return to the sun. For at least one of you, I'm hearing her name is Judy. Judy or Jody. I think it's Judy. She's your rock. She'll get you through this. What about that girl over there? Oh. All right, come out. Okay, that young woman, the one that's going off to college, or she just got honors, or she just got promoted. Yeah, she's not going to take this well. It's the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Laurel said there are a couple of you trying to get the words out, Laurel. Stop pushing. There are a couple of you who will have this scenario. And at some point, at least one of them will try to make it your fault for telling everybody or for knowing it. It's irrational. It's her reaction. Her hero is now a douchebag. Okay. The Four of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Swords. The Five of Swords is probably screaming, yelling, and arguing. And the Four is pulling back, pulling away. She could actually make herself sick over this. The Ten of Swords is just feeling as if she's got all knives in her back. Her father is the King of Swords. That's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm so sorry. I really hate to deliver readings like this. Laurel says, shut the fuck up, they needed to know. Okay. On that note, I will end this reading, and I will try to do an update on it, in next week or so, and see if there's anything new for you.